Have you ever worked with Betty Davis?
Not in a film, but we were co-hosts on a 50th anniversary television show for Warner Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that particularly because Jack Benny was in the audience talking to there was a guy dressed in a rabbit in a Bugs Bunny suit sitting next to him, and he did a routine with the rabbit, and I think
you tend to remember that, yeah.
Well, I do. The man was in his 70s at that time, and I figure if he can play with a rabbit, I can come here and play with you.
Stretching the analogy a little far, but what does this mean here that I read that you are performing at the Sands Hotel Atlantic City?
Yes.
That's a nightclub, is it not?
That is at the Sands in Atlantic City on February 25th
and 26th.
And 26th will be a nightclub for that evening, yes. It's an 800-seat affair. And I will be the...
Is this by invitation only, or do people actually...
No, people...
A very small fee to come in and see you perform?
Yes, I'm going to give them something that they've possibly never seen before. It's an intimate act that I'm going to be bringing to an 800-seat.
Have you done this before?
No, actually, the only experience I've had at doing this has been here. I've been doing this for...
Well, this is free. I mean, these people come in. This is known as a freebie. I'm not saying that, you...
Yes, but you only get on here for a few minutes. I've got 55 dynamite tight minutes.
Good point.
Yeah. You got me there. Does this have anything to do?
Well, yes, I thought that I would bring...
Normally you play the banjo.
And normally I do.
Mm-hmm.
This is a trombone, however.
I picked up on that right away.
Yes. And I think you should try and give people something possibly that they haven't seen before, something that they couldn't get on this show, for example. That would make... I mean, in other words, your act, you perform in clubs, do you not?
Yes.
Well, you don't use that material here on this show, which is for free, as you pointed out.
Yes. No, I do other things.
You do other things, so that there'll be a surprise. They'll see the guy, they'll get the personality, but the material will be completely different.
Are you going to do a monologue, or are you just going to play...
I've got 55 tight dynamite minutes.
Hey, stop.
I'm going to be there with a band, with the Empire City Imperial Jazz Band. Artie Capistrano is the leader, and Reed Mann in that band.
Hey, yeah. Artie Capistrano, yeah. So you will be playing this instrument, I assume, also the banjo.
Yes, I will be playing the banjo, but this instrument will be on the stage.
I didn't even know you played this instrument.
Well, I've been taking a lot of lessons. You know, I was with the Beverly Hills Unlisted Jazz Band, and Conrad Janis is the trombone player.
I know.
Yeah, well, there is no trombone player in Artie Capistrano's band, so we're going to do things like In the Mood and stuff like that.
How many lessons have you had? I know how In the Mood goes. You don't have to hum it.
Who's going to do that?
Are you going to do that?
Yes.
You want to try it out here?
Not here.
Why not? What do you mean not here?
Well,
what do you mean not?
All right. What I thought I would do here, which would, I guess, be an E flat, is where I play it. It's called Willie the Weeper. It's not going to be the verse or anything like that. It's just going to be the center gutsy part.
Just the melody.
So, well, yes, it's a version of the melody. Can I stand?
If you're more comfortable that way, sure.
Well, most trombonists do stand when they're in a jazz band.
Fine. Are you going to open with this, or have you figured out where this is going to be in your routine?
Well, I thought since you've had possibly more experience in this that I didn't know whether I should open with it, put it in the middle, or close, because you got to close big, you know, and you saw what I got on that.
This could be a closeout. Well, I'll tell you what. Where's your banjo?
Just back here.
All right, let's hear the banjo, then we can make a decision.
I'd be delighted. Yeah, I'd be delighted.
Where'd you get this, out of the Andrea Doria?
I always think I'm up in heaven when I'm down in Dixieland. I got an angel of a mammy down in Alabama of the good old-fashioned brand. Mine taught me that it's wrong to stay out all night long and go to sleep, my baby. That's mammy's little angel song. Everybody loves somebody down in dear old Dixieland. Well, I was in the garden, I kept the head of knot, and we walked by hand in hand. The hills down there on Friday Way, every other lane's a lover's lane. That's why I think I'm up in heaven when I'm down in Dixieland. Chicken in the garden and a chicken on your knee, chicken in the kitchen in the fricassee. Oh, when it comes to cooking, I really like it fine. You gotta hand it to the girl at Carlin. I don't know which one will do. I don't know which one will do. If I had my way and I already make me three, I put them all together and I give it to me. And now the girls down there on a money train, every other lane, a lover's lane. That's why I sing. I'm up in heaven and I'm down in Dixie. I talk about you, Dixie. I'm down in Dixieland now.
I'd open with a trombone. See, and that way they'll have something to look forward to. Finish with us, and then we'll put that other dynamite...
Well, I'm going to introduce the band and stuff in the
Here's
middle
the
part,
band.
so I have material for
a little
that.
patter and stuff like that.
Oh, that's
very good. I think you got the nucleus of quite an evening ahead. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.